I love it when I could start videos because I walked away and had to do something real quick after I pressed record, and then I came back, and it looks smooth. Like I did it on, like I walked away, like I pressed record and I walked out and I said, okay, I'm gonna walk in, but it just happened this way. 2009. 2009 was a big year for me. My daughter was born, my first daughter, Victoria. It was the first time I had ever done lots of drugs. I tried them for the first time in 2009. I went to my first rave, which is this video is about. Bunch of stuff. 2009 was a big year, especially towards the end. It was just kind of like a big transition year, I guess you could say. I was doing a lot of drugs at the time. Towards the end of 2009, I was doing a lot of ecstasy. And I had never gone to a festival or rave. I didn't know anything about it. I didn't know what it was. I was just some kid who lived in Victorville who had a good ecstasy connect and would take it all the time. And would type in techno in LimeWire Pro and download whatever that songs popped up and put them on a burned CD and dance around in a garage for hours with his friends. There's one particular friend, Eddie, who I knew at the time, who was a cool guy. I kind of started barely getting to know him, and we ended up talking about raves and rolling and this and that. And he was like, "Man, have you ever been to a rave?" And I was like, "Nah." And because in my mind, what a rave was at the time was like, if you ever seen the movie Bad Boys 2, like just people kissing all over and not talking and just like real sexual and just weird, like craziness. But the way he was describing it was that it was just pretty much a place you can go where everyone is dope as fucking, everyone's nice, everyone tells you what's up, man, blah blah blah, and everyone's just completely just happy, and it's like a utopia kind of place. This is how he described it. At that point, that's when I was like, oh shit, like I better, seems like I should give this shit a shot. So I looked something up. I think I literally typed in Inland Empire Rave or something, and I just went to the first thing I seen. It was Juju Beats 2009. I had no idea what I was looking at or what was gonna happen. Pretty sure I just bought 2 tickets. Like fuck it, I just bought 2 tickets because I knew me and my brother would go. So it ended up being me, my brother Daniel, Corey, or the Universe, Patrick Romero, who's one of the good homies, who's in the military right now, and Tokyo, aka Steven. So we ended up all going in the same car. I had 3 pills on me. I'm not sure what they were or what. I really don't remember. I remember I took 3 that night though. No money at all. I had no money to my name. I spent all my money on just getting there and getting my ticket and everything else. And as we're pulling into the parking lot, we finally get there, and it's just like all of a sudden all these crazy nerves start hitting me, like as if I'm about to go on a roller coaster. Because I never had been the guy to go to clubs, to go to, to concerts, nothing. This is my first legitimate, pretty much anything. Walking to the line, and everyone seems cool. Then all of a sudden we see a bunch of people jumping the fence and cops coming, and then it trips me out. And then we get in, and it was I had never seen something like this. It was as if it was like a playground for people on ecstasy. Like you're supposed to take drugs and you're supposed to do this and that, and that's what it's made for. And in a sense, I guess that's kind of true. But that's just kind of what it was to me. And I remember just hearing like music from this side of this big ass grass field and this side of this big ass grass field just kind of reverberating towards me. And it was like, what the fuck? And I remember I didn't want to wait for nobody. I just wanted to run and listen to the music and get in the crowd. That's the first thing I wanted to do. And I was one of the first people in. I was like kind of walking slowly, and I couldn't really resist it. So what I did, I remember, is I kind of walked to the back of the crowd and then waited for everybody to pretty much get closer. As everybody kind of got in the venue, I mean. Like once they got in, then that's kind of when I walked a little further. As they walked a little further, I was very far away from them, as close to the stage as I possibly could be without losing them at the same time. Once I got in the crowd, it was just like, fuck, we were just stuck there I remember for like an hour and a half. And it wasn't even like music that we normally would listen to. It was probably just like just like house, I'm pretty sure. But we were super into it because there were different stages. A main like progressive house, kind of electro house stage, which I'm assuming it was. And then there was one at the very far end, which I think was like either a hardstyle stage or a drum and bass stage. But I remember thinking, damn, this music is fucking crazy. Like I can't even handle it here. Like it was a really small stage too, so I'm assuming one of those. And then of course there was I think dubstep kind of stage. And this is when dubstep was barely becoming anything. I don't even know exactly if it was a dubstep stage. I just remember a lot of heavy bass and melodic kind of shit. And that's where Bass Nectar was. I'm kind of getting ahead of myself. Bass Nectar was towards the end of the night. But it was all of our first raves. We had no idea what we were doing. none of us had money. We ended up just walking around the rave, you know, going back and forth and fucking dehydrating pretty much. We fucking were all sitting there thirsty as fuck, asking vendors for cups of ice, because if not, we were gonna fucking die. A lot of them gave us cups of ice, and it fucking it was eventually, I remember Corey kind of got sick. He had to sit down for a while. I believe I kind of got a little intense. I think it had a lot to do with us not drinking water. That kind of fucked it up. Pretty much, you know, we had an epic, amazing time. We met a lot of cool fucking people. I got a rave name. The guy called me Image. He's like, you're the Image, man. You know? Another time I was like, yeah, dude. I feel you. I fucked with it for a while. I kept it. And he called Corey Quick Spits because we ended up getting into some sort of freestyle rap cypher kind of thing that night somehow. Yeah, we met a lot of dope ass people. I remember that guy that we met, we ended up at Juju Beach, we ended up picking up drugs from until pretty much like 2 EDCs ago or some shit. So we maintained contact with him for a long time. I'm trying to think of some other crazy shit that happened. I don't know. It's kind of a big blur. It's the first time I ever took 3 pills, so I took 3 ecstasy pills throughout the night. I don't exactly remember when or how or what, because back then I just took them. I didn't. It wasn't like a thing for me to where I thought about it. It's crazy to think about it now because all the music was so like not gibberish, but I didn't understand it. I didn't know what it was. And like now, I wish I would have. I could have at least known, or I could have an idea now. I feel like I want to look at the lineup. But yeah. Anyways, it was fucking crazy. The most epic part of the night was, of course, Bass Nectar's set. I didn't know Bass Nectar was. Dude, like I had no fucking idea, and I got these tickets to this event that he was at, and somehow ended up being at that fucking stage right when he came on. To this day, that set was one of the most intense, just fucking badass, like amazing fucking rocking, raging ass fucking insane experience for me. Me and my brother were at the very front, and this was, like I said before, you know, I mean, not only the big humongous explosion of EDM in America, but it was also before dubstep's big explosion. And since it was before all that, the stage was not packed at all. There was not necessarily barely anyone there, but you can get to the very front very easily. So we were at the very front to the left, right in front of these big ass fucking wall of speakers and shit. And we start hearing this gangster ass just fucking screaming like wah ass fucking music. Like, we don't even know what to really, I mean, how to handle that because you know, like I said, we didn't know shit back then. But somehow we found it and we just started fucking like raging. Like we were fucking professionals, and we were at the front, at the gate, holding onto the rails, just moshing back and forth, and it was the most intense fucking shit ever. And just thinking about it now, it gets me all hyped up. There were certain songs that I remember. As of right now, I can only remember he played the "I'm Not Alone" Calvin Harris song, but a remix by Dorley, and it's a crazy ass dubstep drop on that shit. And I remember just like, fuck, like I couldn't even. Everything exploded right there. So yeah, we all had a crazy fucking night. We all fucking turned the fuck up before we even knew what turned the fuck up was. What's cool is that I actually have a clip of us. You see me holding the camera, Corey, the universe is driving, my brother in the back, Patrick in the back, and Steven right behind me. You could tell like how young we were and just how rookie and newbie we were. We were just so hyped up, and this is after the event, like right when we get in the car. So yeah, check it out.
This road, right? Just go on that road again.
What's up, YouTube world? Audible 44, aka Live 4 Dub 84 here.
Hey, turn off that drift. Turn off
Tokyo Drift in the back.
Homie right here.
Hey,
don't know shit, though.
All right, so I just got back from, what is it called?
We ain't even got
Juju
back
Beach.
yet.
Oh, well, it's over. We're on our way home.
Hey, is it this way?
Juju,
it's 5 in the morning, motherfucker. This your boy Shadow.
Yeah.
Hey, we just got Juju beat the fuck out, nigga. Juju beat so now, motherfucker. Hey, where's the exit?
And as you guys can tell, it was a fucking beautiful, amazing, victorious night. We came twice, saw, and we conquered.
And we are not fucking sleeping. Actually, I think all of us sleep 3 times.
So as you can see, you know, we had an amazing time. So yeah, I'll see you guys on the next one. Peace out. Please do me a favor and go to theelectricsense.com. That's my podcast where we do pretty much a monthly mix, DJ mix. I'm working on a Coachella 2015 mega mix that's going to be probably like close to 3 hours long. For people going to Coachella, it's going to be pretty much every song will be someone from the lineup. Other than that, the new album will be done. We'll release it a little bit after Coachella. If you're at Coachella, I might have a hard copy finished for you. Let me know if you're going to go, and I'll bring one personally for you. God damn. I don't know. Also, I got my Coachella ticket. Or we got a Coachella ticket today. There we go. Oh, yeah, baby. Oh, shit, I'm gonna drop it. Oh, I can't do that. Also, keep in touch with me on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter. All those will be right here written on the screen. Or you can always go to the link in the description. That's really it, man. Have a good one. See you guys next time.